23 views. Dang, I just hit the stop button right now. It's crazy. Alright, we back on the net. And yeah, back again I am for the last time. Sis Mav just told me something about a tsunami warning, family, for California. Let me see that map.
It's these cities right here.
For Los Angeles, Harbor, Santa Barbara, Newport Beach, La Jolla, Frisco, everything on that water, everything along, look like it's along the 5. So y'all be careful. You know, but I don't know what you would do. It's a tsunami, like.
They're just telling everybody to move more in if they can.
You
Get
know,
away
from the
the
edge.
water.
Yeah, I can imagine. Unless you got a helicopter, I mean, what can you do when that water come crashing? What movie was that? Day After Tomorrow? When that tall wall of water is crawling at them, and then it hit downtown New York and buried the Statue of Liberty. The Statue of Liberty is underwater. If they show you something like that, they plan on that being a reality one day. So, all praise to the Most High. If it's His will, then what you gonna do? If He wrote that in the book of time, it's gonna happen. Careful out there, Cali Borders, Charlie P. Yeah, that's what we talking about right now, brother. Yeah, right. Or set for tsunami. Yeah, yeah. You must have seen what we saw, and at the same time, huh? Yeah. Hey, it's gotta happen. Did you get right? Did you adopt this love? Right? We gonna go as little balls. We gonna fly into that realm like mist. True story. Ask me how I know. Right? Sister Naomi said, yeah, there's a tsunami warning for Hawaii as well. Naomi says, right? But it's affecting an island far away from me. Most High will those people are evacuated safely. Yeah. Got to get away from that shore. Brother Elder Perry is bringing out Psalm 91 for you and your family. We gonna go out with you. Elder Perry, if you would uh, bow us in prayer tonight on our way out. Uh, I hope you had the time. Don't let me volunteer you if you didn't have the time. Uh, Ricardo Gonzalez is saying, I have a dream about a week ago. I saw a wave as high as a mountain in the land I was on. Felt like I was on an island. Had nowhere to run. Wow. Yeah, that's deep. Because what can you do? There's movies that happens on where that wall of the ocean is coming at the city. You can't do nothing but open your mouth and grow your eyeballs and just watch it just come at you. What are you gonna do? Run? Where are you running? People scrambling. Ah! We're like, man, I'm not doing none of that. I'm chilling. You know, let it hit us. What can you do? You can't do nothing, right? We are so pathetic as humans. Where are you running to? Where are you going? You know, can't do nothing about that. Clearly, the Most High's will. I also believe it can freeze in the air, and you know, it's His water. He can do that with it, right? He can make fire not burn you. He can make water not drown you. It's His. He said we're gonna go through water and not drown. Who is it? Shadrach, Meshach, in a bed, Negro. I hear that. I hear you. Yeah, they didn't get burned, and it was a silhouette of Christ in the furnace with them when they looked. That was Christ saying, like, yeah, not gonna work, not gonna work. They saw Christ silhouette in there with him. Christ was like, let my servants alone and do my prophets no harm. They love to do that. You know, that's their power. Fear is Satan's power. So he'll push that. Oh, there's going to be a tsunami. And everybody who was under his power will be petrified. And he can make you do whatever he wants in that state. Oh, you got to go buy a green helmet. It's got to be green. And then laugh at everybody with a green helmet on. It's red, it ain't gonna work. It's yellow, it ain't gonna work. Got to be green. You know how many people would go get a green helmet? And upbraid everybody. Dude, that's a blue helmet. He said a green helmet. Yeah, I mean, well, blue is kind of green, ain't it? No, it's not. He said green. I'm gonna upbraid you. He said 6 feet. People out there with tape measures. They had tape measures out there. Hey, make sure you 6 feet away from me, sir. Oh my goodness. And then there's one that's laughing at everybody. That's how I was. You know, just trying to break the ice a little bit. Y'all ease up. Y'all be all right. Take that mask off. You look foolish. Stop that. You know? And then I caught coronavirus. Almost put a brother down. Uh, I truly believe that mullein tea and that chocolate, that's what brought me back. That chocolate is nasty. It ain't the chocolate you think. That 90% joint. It's nasty. It hit you right in the side of the neck. Ouch. Real tart. With that mullein tea. And then I start getting back right. Hmm. Right, them driving along with a mask on. That's crazy. How many times did we see that? You're in the car by yourself, all of the windows are rolled up, and you have a mask on. That's crazy. Spirit of fear. Naomi say nutty. Nutty, huh? what what makes you feel better? A hug. Hug them. Grab them and squeeze them. You're going to be all right. Knock it off, you know? Scary as you may be, that hug will make you feel better. You see that? That love? Laughing alone, it just, you feel like they're getting picked on. Like, how could you laugh right now? Squeeze them. Don't touch me. See? That's fear and love clashing. Love casts out fear, or fear is going to cast out love, whichever one is the strongest. Right? That's what you want. Somebody to hold your hand. Just hold my hand, and I'll be able to go through this. Right? That's what the Lord hold my hand is about. His hand is invisible. That sound like Greater. Who playing Greater? Jeremiah? Don't let Lamarte hear that. That's my ox song. Praise the Most High. Uh, oh, so yeah. uh, so I guess let me see. Shala 1316, you live.
Follow on family.
So long.
First tonight.
Just want to mention that everybody should stay encouraged and not really anything else besides that. Waiting to hear Elder.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing really.
Yeah.
I didn't know you was about to mute me. Sorry. I'm in here cutting strawberries.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute everybody. You know, I tried to. You know, to hit everybody. Uh, give us a chance to at least say the Shalawam. You know, some people are shy and they don't say nothing. And that's cool too. We just move on. Uh, good to hear from you, my
check
sister.
your email too, please.
Check the email. Okay, we'll do.
You was yes.
It's always blessed. This is another day I get to hear your voice. You know what I'm saying? And that is a privilege. Every time we can do that, it's good.
Very.
You know what I'm saying?
Very good. Oh, I did want to say something. I do.
Mm-hmm.
The video that I saw with you, your wife had placed the video online. I shared it too because it was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Of Sister Stephanie and your son getting baptized.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to say it was beautiful. And I know it probably felt really good with your babies in the water.
Mm-hmm.
And I had tears in my eyes because I felt good for y'all.
Oh, praise.
Trying to get mine there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's crazy how it came together. You know. Thanks for them words, sis.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, got my boy in that water. Got two of my grown boys in that water. You know.
I loved it.
Yeah, yeah. So you was with me on that, huh?
Yes, that gave me hope. I said, okay, yes.
Yeah.
They listening.
Yeah, yeah. All praises to the Most High. It wouldn't have happened, you know, and that's why it wasn't happening, man. Sometimes, man, they take all of this credit in that cult, right? But it's like, you know, coming away from there, it was like, okay, we hear you. You know, we weren't messing with you while you was messing with them. But now that they gone, what's up? You know, and that seemed like how it happened. My sister was there, you know. My mother was next.
Yes.
I'm gonna put my mother in that water next.
I'm gonna be crying.
You know.
I never met her. I'm gonna be crying.
Yeah. Yeah. All praise it to the Most High. It was a blessed day. I slept good that night. I don't know what it was about, but my head hit that pillow, and man, the next time I opened my eyes, it was another day. Slept
another
like a
task
baby.
done that you were supposed to.
Yeah.
You completed another part of your task.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah. Shout out to Sister Stephanie Hodge.
Everybody was so happy.
Excuse me, I mean
what's her name?
Ashara.
Thank you, Ashara. Ashara?
Yeah. Ashara.
Yeah, I like it.
Happy.
That's beautiful.
Happy and joyful. Yeah. Yeah.
I like that. Me too.
It's a real sister right there, man. I love her. Super cool. Super cool.
Guess what?
What?
You could probably find it in the Strong's and you show her what it meant too. Well, look at that.
Hmm.
All praise.
Yeah, I gotta center that.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, send it to her. It's
Yeah,
not just in the wind. That's beautiful.
I'm gonna send it to her. I had everything right in front of me when we did yours, so I just went on and sent you what I was looking at.
That meant a lot, though. It really did. And I'm sure that'll help her, too.
Yeah, I did hers live off the head. We was chilling, and
Okay.
so I gotta go get the actual Strong's number. hmm Yeah, but yeah, all praise it to the Most High. Uh, like I said, good to
She
hear.
wrote it in here. I see it.
Yeah, yeah, good to hear from you, my sister. Always blessed. You got that flyer, huh?
Well, I do. And okay, that's what I emailed you about. So when I tried to change and edit, I put it in my laptop and I tried to edit, and then everything you already had there in regards to the email and such, it went away.
Mm-hmm.
Am I doing something wrong?
It went away.
Or should it go away? Yeah, it went away.
So you don't have it no more on there?
No. I have the flyer. But I was attempting to edit, right?
Yeah.
So I have the original copy. When I went in and tried to add the number, and then I printed just to see, like how it would look once it was printed. And I'm like, wait a minute, everything that he had that's in the electric blue, like in regards to the email, and it's in white letters, right?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't there anymore.
Okay. Can you type anything there?
I tried to, but then it was moving it around. I'll try it again. That's what I emailed you about. Because I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to rearrange it. Is that not supposed to be there? That's what I wanted to know.
If you seen it there, then it should be there. But you could put it back. Do whatever you want with it.
Okay, that's why.
That's your flyer. You
Well,
can
I'll keep it. Okay.
you can totally change it if you want to. That's for you and that's for your city where y'all at. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And make sure you
I
put.
didn't want to be moving them.
Oh yeah, do whatever you got to do. If you can see it now,
Okay.
if you typing in and it ain't going in there and you can't see it, then I don't know what to say about that. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, rearrange it however you
Okay, I'm
like.
going to do it again.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I was like, well, maybe I'm doing something. I don't barely use this laptop. So I was like, maybe it's me. So that's why I emailed you. But I'll do it again. I'm off tomorrow.
All right. All praises. I see
Who's
what.
that? Oh, thank you, Elder Perry. He said for me to save it on the external drive. Got you.
All praises. Yeah. Okay.
Well, tell us about that Shalom.
Shalom.
All right. Let me be quiet.
All right. I'll put you in the queue and we'll talk to you later, my sister. Much love to you. I love you. Be blessed. And we'll speak soon.
Love y'all too.
All right. Shalom.
Okay.
All right. Hebrews 10 and 24. And let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works. So that's why we're considering each other. Ain't that beautiful? You know, how beautiful is that? Let's look at that. Let's look at some more of that. All right. Let us hold fast. So what is that, to hold fast? When you hear hold fast, what do you think of? When I hear hold fast, I think of something trying to drift away and you hurry up and grab it with your hands. Or else it'll get loose, right? It'll get too far. And you won't be able to reach out and grab it. You could do all the reaching and grabbing you want after some point, but it's like too late. It's gone, right? That's what I think of when I see hold fast. So you're doing that with what? The profession of our faith. Hold fast the profession of our faith. So the profession of our faith is what you're doing that with. So they're comparing our faith to a profession, something you do like a career. So if you don't hold fast, you let that slip through your fingers, the profession, the career of your faith is gone. Ha ha. So don't be playing with your faith, feeling like you could always get it back and letting it slip off and all. No, that ain't holding it fast. Right? You might fool around, be a reprobate, can't get it back, can't get back where you once was in the faith at one point. You know? Yeah. Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering. What is wavering? In and out, left and right, back and forth. That's wavering. This way and that way, right? That's wavering. You're here, you're there. All of this type of activity, right? Fooling around. For he is faithful that promised. The Most High is faithful that's promised. Be perfect as he is perfect, right? We got to follow his steps. We can't say, oh, he's just so great, I could never do what he does. No, he's telling you, do what I do. That's what makes you mine, right? Is you do what I do. You think how I think, you move how I move. Right? For he is faithful that promise. The things he promised, he come through with. You know? He's rising all of us up every morning until he doesn't. Right? Yeah, he's faithful. Hey, shut your dog up, please. Who is that? Come in. You know I'm on live, right? Got the whole I am in here with us at this moment. So we talk in a minute, all right? Go ahead, what you want? Hurry up. I'm sorry, y'all. Go ahead, go. I'll talk to you in a minute. Go ahead. For he is faithful that promised. He's faithful, so we got to be faithful. He doing his job. Can you imagine if the air didn't work? We'd be in trouble, huh? If something went wrong with the oxygen, or if something went wrong with water, that's what those famines and things are going to be about. That's when he's really going to be testing us. You know? 24. Then we get to the 24. And let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works. Consider one another. This made me right. Help each other. Help each other serve the Most High. It was this verse right here. Because it said, and let us consider. What does it consider one another? You looking at your brother and you thinking, how can I provoke onto love? How can I help my brother get some good works? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine if we're looking at each other and we're thinking things like that about each other? How can I help my brother please the Most High? And then it was crystal clear. Gotta help each other serve the Most High, right? And then that whole song like came out of that. That's what I just be in these scriptures, you know what I'm saying? That song came from this verse right here. And let us consider one another. You looking at your brother and you thinking, And what are you thinking? To provoke. So, right? We provoke each other all the time, but it's to some bull, right? Provoke him unto love and to good works. Right? All praise to the Most High for that verse. Right? Let's get one more. What else we got here? Before we call in Brother Elder Perry, right? Job 4 and 3 through 4. Behold, thou hast instructed many, and thou hast strengthened the weak hands. For thy words have upholden him that was fallen, and thou hast strengthened the feeble knees. So, that's what he does. Right? He don't give us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and a sound mind. That's how he strengthens the weak hands. Right? That's how he uphold in him that was fallen. That's how he strengthened the feeble knees. Is with what? Is with love and power. That's all your body, right? Your love is your heart. Your power is your body, your strength. And what's the last one? A sound mind. That's your mind. You could be built like He-Man, but if your mind weak, right, you're no good. Your knees is gonna buckle out, right? With a titty twister. Oh man, right? You gonna buckle out. Your mind gotta be strong. Strengthen your mind. How do we do that? We go to Deuteronomy chapter 6 and 4. Right? We don't go to the Wiz. You go to the Most High. The Wiz can't help you. He back there with some bells and whistles. Hocus pocus and all that. He can't do nothing. That's what's wrong with everybody right now. They leaning on men. They not leaning on the Most High. right? And that's why you feel so good right now. Why? Because behold, pay attention. Look, watch this. That's what behold means. Watch this. Or look close. Thou has instructed many. Many. So it ain't a few people that he does this to. It's many. It's a whole bunch of us. He instructed us. And what did those instructions do? Right. And thou hast strengthened the weak hands. Your hands was weak. After he instructed you, not anymore. So, if you're running from his instructions, you probably got some weak hands, huh? You see that? Yeah. He instructed many, right? And strengthened their weak hands. What else he do? Thy words have upholding him that was fallen. So yeah, you was falling. They thought you was done. But you leaned on the Most High, and guess what? And thou hast strengthened the feeble knees. Nah, he's standing. He ain't falling. He back on his feet strong. Right? We got to go to the Most High for that. Beg him every day. Beg him every night. Father, do this for me. Right? Father, instruct me. And you're going to find yourself in that law and in that gospel. You're going to find yourself with that book open. Right? But if you ain't in the vein of this, then what? The scripture's going to irritate you. You're going to think about opening up your Bible, and it's going to seem like a long, boring time, right? No. And then you're going to put on Empire or Power or something like this, right? Ghost. You know what I'm saying? No. We need to get in these scriptures. You're going to find yourself wanting to get in the scriptures. If you're praying and you're asking him constantly, Father, please instruct me, right? Job 4:3 say, you have instructed many, Father. Can I be one of those who you instruct, right? Instruct me, Father, please. Can you strengthen my hands, my weak hands, right? Can you uphold me? Right? So that I don't fall, Father. Can you strengthen my feeble knees? And you will look up and that will be a reality. Right? All praise to the Most High. You can run to him like a genie, but he ain't the whiz. And that's what he wants. He wants you to run to him. He's looking for a reason for you to. He's gonna do. Let's get what he's gonna do. I know I said that one's the last one. Let's get one more. Right? Let's go here. Matthew 6:32-33. No, let's just go straight to 33. I don't want to jump off the subject with 32. Although I love 32. But it says, but seek ye first the kingdom of God, right? And his righteousness. He gonna be like, what's up with that righteousness? He wants you to ask him for something. Yeah, ask me. Right? And he gonna say back, what's up with that righteousness? How's that righteousness doing? And you gonna say, I've been doing good sometimes, Father, but sometimes I be tripping. He gonna be like, yeah, well, let me see you stop tripping. Let me see you tighten it up. Right? Like vice grips. Let me see you tighten it up real tight. And you're gonna say, okay, Father. And you're gonna find yourself all throughout your day watching yourself, watching your members. Right? What's your members? Your eyes, your ears. You're going to be careful what you hear. You're going to be careful what you see. You're going to close your eyes and turn away. Nope, don't want to see that. Right? You're going to cover your ears. Nope, can't hear that. Don't need that in my mind. Don't need that swirling around my mind, knocking me off of this righteous streak I've been on all day. Right? You're going to watch what you do with your hands and your feet. You're going to take your feet and say, no, I can't walk that way. I know it's over there if I go over there. Right? You're going to put your hands in your pocket because I know these things are wild. I will touch something I don't need to be touching. I will do destruction with these hands. Right? And then that's when he going to grant everything you asking for. What does it say? And all these things shall be added on to you. That's how you pay the fathers with obedience. Right? If the Father was the store, your obedience would be the money. If that makes sense at all. Glory to a higher. I love y'all, family. Another blessed one. Tonight, I pray you feeling A1 and high spirits out there, whoever you are, wherever you're at. Right? And now let's go out with our elder brother, Perry. One time. Shalom, Chicago.
Hey, Shalom, Brother Bronze. This has been on fire. All the team has been on fire.
All praise.
You know, the brother right, despise not humble beginnings. This is the beginning of something big. And I was reading the word where it said, forsake not the semblance we just had right there of ourselves together. And everything else too. And this is how we getting together.
Yeah.
You know, we're using the communications worldwide. I'm glad and pray that we can all tie or whatever to get you that Zoom so we can see each other and have a little video when we want to be seen and communicate across this land. Because I discovered something. We all a block or two away, but we're the island, we're the light, and we got a whole darkness around us. So that sister might be on that block, that brother on that block, but it's like miles away. We don't really know each other. And so you got all this evil around it. Everybody watching you, but we're not alone. We have a God and a King that's a blessing for each and every one of us. And brother says something. I just got to go back and read a little bit more of this Matthew that you had. It just touched me so much. And it was, let me go back here to Matthew 6, everybody. And I just want to, I know the enemy is coming at all of us. You know, he trying to make us afraid. If we're not afraid, he doubling down on bringing you troubles and woes. And I read something in the First Kings. I'm not going to go there. But they're designed to wear out the saints. They're designed to frustrate you. Yeah. Like in Kings, they had men that wanted to come and build the wall. And what they did, they couldn't stop them because the law was on their side. So they wrote letters bombarding. We protest that they're going to build something on the green. They don't care about nothing about the green parks. But we protest. They got the green to frustrate the purpose of the Most High and everything else. And I'm going to go. I'm constantly everybody's time. So forgive me, y'all. I'm been at Psalms 91 protection for y'all. 10,000 will fall on your right hand, 10,000 on your left, according to Psalms 90. To Psalms 3. Yeah. I'm praying for Psalms 91 for your protection, for each and everybody in this land. Because it's hitting us all. We have earthquakes, they're shooting up malls and everything else. But I want to get to this. Then I'm going to go back to that Deuteronomy 6. The Lord our God is one.
Mm-hmm.
If you have no other gods before us and everything. But I want Psalms, I'm going to Matthew 6, verse 27.
Uh-huh.
Which of you, by taking thought, can add 1 cubit unto his stature?
Whew.
And why take ye thought for raiment? Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow. They toil not, neither do they spin. And yet I say unto you, that even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. Wherefore, if the Most High so clothe the grass of the field, which today is and tomorrow is cast into the oven, shall he not much more clothe you? O ye of little faith. Y'all have little faith. That's why he put it here.
Mm-hmm.
Shishaiah talking to us, telling us, therefore, take no thought, saying, what shall we eat? Or what shall we drink? Or wherewithal shall we be clothed? For all these things do the Gentiles seek. For your heavenly Father knoweth that you have need of all these things.
Mm-hmm.
But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. And I just want to remind the brothers and sisters in the congregation, I am that I am is covering you. He's watching you. He knew you from the womb. He knows the hairs on your head. He knows when you're hungry. He knows you have need. He's going to feed you in due time and due season. Like Brother Brown say, once we make that leap and trust him and believe, and how we know? Through his words. That's why he gave us, for those who are blessed with sight and with hearing, you have eyes to see, you have ears to hear. Those that don't, you find other ways, braille, or somebody to guide, teach you. Those who can communicate with the deaf, those who communicate with the blind. That's how he'll teach and reach them. He has a way for each of us. But I'm not going to take what my thoughts are. I saw some people in the chat had some good scriptures.
Mm-hmm.
And let me read that Romans, the brother was talking about this in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
I want to read it because these are some excellent scriptures that we should be.
All praise.
Hold on for 1 second, brother. Okay. You had Romans 8:1. Okay, this is Romans 8:1. There is therefore now no condemnation to them which are in Christ Jesus, who walk not in after the flesh, but after the Spirit. For the law of the Spirit of life in Christ Jesus has made me free from the law of sin and death. And then I believe it's a sister, I can't tell if it's the brother, but the name, they had Isaiah 11. And they compared it to 14. Talk about the two. So I just want to go to these scriptures and read this if I may. And if anybody has, just say, Khan and Sean, give it up, and I will. But I want to read these scriptures because I think they are relevant to what we're going through.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Okay. Chapter 11, Isaiah, the book of Isaiah. And there shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse. A branch shall grow out of his roots. And the Spirit of the Most High shall rest upon him. The Spirit of wisdom and of understanding. The Spirit of counsel and might. The Spirit of knowledge and of fear of the Most High. And shall make him of quick understanding and fear of the Most High. And he shall not judge, after the sight of his eyes, not a reproof after the hearing of his ears. But with righteousness shall he judge the poor, and reprove with equity for the meek of the earth. And he shall smite the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips shall he slay the wicked. And righteousness shall be the girdle of his loins, and faithfulness the girdle of his reins. The wolf also shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid, and the calf and the young lion and the fatlings together. And a child shall lead them. And a cow and a bear shall feed their young ones, shall lie down together. And a lion shall eat straw like the ox. And a suckling child shall play on the hole of the asp. And a winged child shall put his hand on the cockatrice den. Those are snakes and serpents. They shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain, Mount Seir. For the earth shall be full of the knowledge of the Most High, as the waters cover the sea. And in that day there shall be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for an ensign of the people. So it shall be the Gentiles seek, and his rest shall be glorious. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Most High shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, you beloved ones, for the remnant which shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea. And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. The envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim. But they shall fly upon the shoulders of the Philistines toward the west. They shall spoil them of the east together. They laid their hand upon Edom and Moab. The children of Ammon shall obey them. And the Most High shall utterly destroy the tongue of the Egyptian sea. And with his mighty wind shall he shake his hand over the river, and shall smite it in the seven streams, and make men go over dry shod. There shall be an highway for the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria, like it was to Israel in the day that they came out of the land of Egypt. So our time is coming. And we're going to talk about the fall of Lucifer. Chapter 14. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them, and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord, for the servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Most High shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and thy fear from the hard bondage wherein you was made to serve, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how hath the oppressor ceased to go to city cease? The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked, and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. The whole earth is at rest, and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon sing. Since thou art laid down, no fellow is come against us. Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. All they seek, speak, and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as us, as we? art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and thy noise to thy vitals. The worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. How art thou fallen from the heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which did weaken the nations? But thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend unto heaven, and I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit among the mount of the congregation on the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, Is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake the kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners? All the kings of the nation, even all of them, lie in glory, every one of his own house. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, as the raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with a sword, that go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden under feet. Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people, and the seed of evildoers shall never be renowned. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. For I will rise up against them, saith the Most High, the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name, and the remnant, and the son, and the nephew, saith the Lord. I will also make it a possession for bitterns and pools of water. I will sweep it with the best sum of destruction, saith the Lord of hosts. The Lord of hosts has sworn, saying, Surely, as I have thought, so shall it come to pass, and as I have purposed, so shall it stand, that I will break the Assyrian in my land, upon my mountains tread underfoot. Then shall the yoke depart from off them, and that's you, Israel, and his burden depart from off thy shoulders. This is the purpose that is purposed upon the whole earth, and that is the hand that is stretched out upon all nations. For the Lord of hosts hath purposed. Who shall disannul it? His hand is stretched out. Who shall turn it back? In the year that King Ahaz died was his burden. Rejoice not, thou whole Palestine, because the rod of him that smote thee is broken. For out of the serpent's root shall come forth a cockatrice, which is a snake, and his fruit shall be a fiery flying serpent. And the firstborn of the poor shall feed, and the needy shall lie down in safety. I will kill thy root with famine. He shall slay thy remnant. Howl, O gate, cry, O city. Thou whole Palestine art dissolved, but there shall come from the north a smoke, and none shall be alone at his appointed times. What shall one then answer the masters of the nations? That the Lord hath founded Zion, and the poor of his people shall trust in it. Israel, I beseech thee, beloved, be strong and endure to the end to be saved. We got all this tribulation of Jacob before us. You don't know how each of us is going to take it. The only thing we have is this word. It's the only sure thing. Each other and this word. So hearken unto it. Learn it. It says in Ecclesiastes to study as many books. It don't make you perfect. You don't have to know every syllable and every word. But read it enough to your own stature and edification. Come off of milk and get into the meat. Read this word for surety. Bless your home with anointing oil, so all these troubles and famines can pass thee. They putting poisons in our food. They putting poisons in our house. Your gas line, check your gas line. Check for hidden gases and poisons who you touch. They're trying to make you go back to work so you can get shot with all these things they're trying to scare you with. but the Most High is with thee. And how do you know you're with thee? You read His Word. You learn of Him. You ask of Him, and He'll freely give it to you. For these things, we know they're watching, like I told the young lady, get an extra hard drive if you use computers. It's a direct attached storage. You get that, keep that off the internet. You only put that up to upload stuff, get on and get it off. The other hard drive, they're going through it as you sleep at night. Their internet, that's what they're doing with this internet. They're stopping you, they're burning you and everything else to confuse, to leave you without sleep. They got sirens going on in your area, fires in your area, and everything else to confuse and to inundate you, to overwhelm. But the Most High wants you to live. He wants you to live and not die. He wants you to endure to the end. He told you don't worry about what's the future coming. They're cutting off your checks. They're cutting off your jobs. AI taking everything and all this. But we trust in not in the Most High, but in man. And we all guilty of it. We all guilty of it. We all fall short. Like Brother Bronze explained to us so eloquently. You're going to fall, but you get back in this word and you get encouraged. You start believing and having faith again. A righteous person falls 7 times, but get back up. Yeah, man, that door closed. Like I told you, the Isaac with the well. 12 times he had to dig a well to find water. He said, they got room for me. So this door closed, this door closed. Now quick, try to kick the door down and break in the door they put you out of. But look at that open door over there. Man, ain't nobody over here. Man, look at that vineyard. Man, you should have fruit the size of. Go to what He calls your destiny. Don't look for the world's solutions. You can go to this book and read. You can become a carpenter. You can get land. You can go, the brother doing FRINGEZ, the young lady doing posters and everything else. Trade amongst ourselves. Don't be flashy. Despise not humble beginners. Once they hear of you, once they be of you, they'll come to you. They'll be seeking you. Trust the Most High, that anointing, that gift, that favor that He got over you. This anointing, this favor, this blessed. Can't no man stop it. They're trying to stop it. They're trying to frustrate you. Oh, you got super taxes. Oh, pay this. You're going to foreclose on your day. Oh, the next bill is going up $1 billion. Oh, don't do this. But the Most High, He favors you. He say blessed. Oh, it's good to hear the brother laugh. Y'all don't know how that makes people feel with their life and everything else too. So I'm telling you, don't no man know what the future holds. He said invest in 7 or even 8 things. Mm-hmm. You know, because trouble might be over here. Trouble might be over here. And then 2 of your investments fold up. But your other investments might flourish and sustain you for a moment till that next opportunity comes. So be as wise as serpents and harmless as a dove. Like I said, try to get that seatbelt thing so they can't come to your car and break it like they just did the brother on the news. You come, your lights out. You ain't got your lights on. The car's run on automatic lights. Have my lights ain't on. Oh, we got to bust your window because we just got you. Nobody else is drowning like this. I don't hear nobody else drowning like they doing across the nation. The only people who can't swim. Ain't nobody out of shape and working no other nations. Mm-hmm. We all got the kidney infections and diseases. We all got the, but the Lord said won't come out of you. I'm not the first. We all being attacked by these things systematically. These things, demonic forces. The warfare is not carnal. We fight principalities and powers. And like if you see about the monitoring spirits and everything else, they're monitoring you. They're watching you. They're seeing you communicating with Brother Bronze. They're seeing you getting stronger in faith. And you ain't, I'm trying to get a bag. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to sell 2 rocks. So I'm going to be a billionaire by selling 2 rocks. No. My kingdom, my God, my 4 generations. So how 2 rocks going to help you for 3 or 4 generations? That's a Satan and Lucifer. The man who brought down nations we just read about is going to be destroyed. Trust in your King and your God. You know, he says he got you. Give unto the Lord, all you mighty. Give unto the Lord glory and strength. I'm reading Psalms 29. Give unto the Lord the glory due unto his name. Worship the Lord in the beauty of holiness. The voice of the Lord is upon the waters. The God of glory thundereth. The Lord is upon many waters. The voice of the Lord is powerful. The voice of the Lord is full of majesty. The voice of the Lord breaketh the cedars. Yeah, the Lord breaketh the cedars of Lebanon. He maketh them also to skip like a calf. Lebanon and Sharon like a young unicorn. The voice of the Lord divideth the flames of fire. The voice of the Lord shaketh the wilderness. The Lord shaketh the wilderness of Kadesh. The voice of the Lord maketh the hinds cows, and discovereth the forest in his temple. Of everyone that speaketh glory, the Lord sitteth upon a flood. Yeah, the Lord smiteth kings forever. The Lord will give strength unto his people, strength unto his people. The Lord will bless his people with peace. Let the brother Brian say, peace. He ain't going to give you. That's what the Most High desire for you, to sleep. Oh, wait, let me go. Hold on. Psalms 4, that I'm going to let y'all precious souls out of here. Give me, see if I get it right here.
Praise the Most High.
Psalms 4. To the chief musician, or never, praise him. Praise him, give him honor. Hear me when I call, O God of my righteousness. Thou hast enlarged me when I was in distress. Have mercy upon me and hear my prayer. O you sons of men, how long will you turn my glory into shame? How long will you love vanity, falsehood, seek after falsehood? Vanity, seek after falsehood, Selah. But know that the Lord has set apart him that is godly for himself. The Lord will hear when I call unto him. Brother Brian told us that in that covenant rain. Stand in awe and sin not. Commune with your own heart upon your bed. Be still. Selah. Offer the sacrifices of righteousness. Put your trust in the Most High. There be many that say, who will show us any good? Lord, lift up the light of thy countenance upon us. Thou hast put gladness in my heart, more than the time of their corn and their wine increase. I will both lay me down in peace and sleep, for the Most High only maketh me dwell in safety. May each of you, beloved, go to bed in peace. Let the anger cease. It's a new day tomorrow. Go on to your destiny. Sit on the bed and be still. Don't think. You know you got wisdom, not to understand you're trying to fret your way out of the situation. Sit on your bed and be still. Talk to the Most High. Don't tell him, you know what, Father, you're doing all these things. You're clearing out our land over there. You're getting us ready for our wilderness experience in Israel. You're getting ready to teach us for this 1,000 years. We're about to be up on Mount for those who are chosen. Thank you. Praise you. How about you doing? You got to come back and kill all of these people that ain't going to kill kings on our behalf. On our behalf. I'm not worthy of it. I'm not worthy of it. Who can count? He came one time as a lamb. And he's about to come back as a lion. You ain't going to be able to jive, talk. You ain't going to be able to lie. He's going to see in your heart whether you die or live in a second, and then he's going to bring you back and judge you again. So precious one, beloved. Brother Brian said, 1 Corinthians 13, I believe, if I'm wrong, forgive me. your brother and your sister. Yeah, they done you wrong. Pray for them, Sally. You ain't got to get back up in their face. But get your life right so you don't be judged in that hour and the seconds when all these bodies start piling up. Psalms 3, read it for yourself. You're going to see 10,000 fall on your left hand, 10,000 on your right hand, but it's still not coming out of thee. How's that going to come out of thee? Because you got the knowledge of the Most High. You said a higher, but how should this higher? You will walk. He chose you before the foundation of the earth. That's why you on this call. He called you. Like he said, many are called. Few are chosen. So you're going to walk that path. Learn about his holy days. Keep his Sabbaths.